My apartment is usually quiet, boring, and perfectly safe for guests. That's what I believed anyway. I decided to invite a few co-workers over after work. Nothing dramatic, just snacks, music, and the hope that nobody would notice I'm terrible at hosting. I spent the entire afternoon cleaning and making my place look like an adult lived there, rather than someone who survives on chaos and caffeine. My cat, however, noticed the effort, and apparently he took it personally. Normally, he sleeps all day and ignores everything unless it involves food. But the moment the first co-worker stepped through the door, something in his tiny feline brain clicked. His eyes widened, his back arched slightly, and he got this expression that can only be described as, "I'm about to make this evening unforgettable." I tried to distract him with treats, toys, affection. Nothing worked. He walked past everything I offered with the kind of offended dignity only cats possess. Then he calmly trotted into my bedroom. I assumed he simply wanted privacy. I was wrong. He was preparing. While my co-workers were settling on the couch, he returned, and he was carrying something in his mouth. At first, I couldn't tell what it was. A piece of fabric? Paper? Maybe a napkin? Then he strutted right into the center of the living room, dropped it dramatically, and sat next to it like he had just delivered evidence to a courtroom. It was a journal. Not a cute, aesthetic journal. Not a gratitude notebook. It was the journal. The emotional one. The one filled with old rants, unfiltered thoughts, and impulsive writings from a period I now describe as my villain origin story. The worst part? The journal was open. Wide open. On a page containing words I genuinely don't remember writing. The handwriting looked like I was possessed. The page included a list of things I hated at the time, a paragraph about being chronically tired, and an extremely dramatic sentence about wanting to move into a forest and live alone with moss. My cat sat proudly next to it, staring at my co-workers as if waiting for applause. I froze. Completely. My brain shut down so hard, I'm surprised I didn't blue screen. My co-workers pretended not to notice at first, doing that awkward, polite thing people do when they're desperately trying to act normal. One of them glanced at the journal, then at me, then back at the journal again, with the face of someone reading ancient, forbidden scripture. I tried to pick it up casually, but my cat, who had been silent for an hour, suddenly made this dramatic, offended sound and slapped his paw onto the page, as if insisting everyone continue reading. He had chosen violence. Public, emotional violence. I finally managed to grab it, close it, and shove it under a blanket. I was hoping the embarrassment would end there, but my cat wasn't finished. He jumped onto the coffee table, knocked over a bowl of chips, and then sprinted into the kitchen, where he proceeded to loudly attack a paper bag, all while maintaining eye contact with me, as if reminding me who actually owned the apartment. My co-workers were trying so hard to seem unfazed, but their expressions had shifted from casual get-together to unexpected psychological documentary. I spent the entire evening pretending everything was fine, while also trying to prevent my cat from revealing more artifacts from my emotional archives. Thankfully, he didn't drag anything else out, probably because he knew the job was already done. When everyone finally left, I looked at my cat. He yawned, stretched, and calmly walked away, radiating the confidence of someone who had successfully completed a mission. And honestly, I think he knew exactly what he was doing. Because cats don't just expose your deepest secrets, they wait for an audience.